guys, and welcome back to my channel and to the Skullgirls Mobile. So, if you've read the title, you already know about who I'm gonna be talking about. It's one of the strongest characters of bronze type, and actually one of the strongest, in my opinion, again, one of the strongest characters in the game. It's Rusty, Painwheel, a glass cannon character who has a huge amount of damage but very low health. She is actually I think she is even lower than Philia. The reason I'll tell you why she's a second one. Despite her being basically another bleeder, I'm gonna tell you why she's a second. Now let's see her signature ability. 5% chance on hit to inflict bleed for 3 seconds. Again, it's a stackable one. Also converts one of the opponent's buffs into bleed. Basically, this is a counter to any opponent, that has that basically works on immunity, curses, or any other buffs or even debuffs that the character wants to apply on you. In other words, characters who relies heavily on buffs, this character is basically a counter for that. Now, what I would suggest as Merik ability, I would suggest taking for her Grudge. Like I said, she has very low HP. Even when when you get her to gold and you maximize her at gold, she still has very low HP, and you will need Grudge. You will need Grudge just because an opponent lands a critical hit, gain enrage for 10 seconds and armor for 5. In other words, you're gonna get bonus to your attack, already strong attack, and you're gonna get armor, so any upcoming damage will be decreased a little bit. Now, as for her stats, I would suggest using, of course, accuracy because of her ability to bleed. She has 5% chance to inflict bleed, and also so you could convert the buffs into bleedings, into even more bleed. So I would suggest again putting high accuracy on her, high accuracy. Also, meter gain is very much recommended. It goes second place. Like, first one is accuracy, second place is meter gain to increase blockbuster meter gain rate. I'm gonna tell you a little bit. I'm gonna tell you why. And of course, third place will go for the defense, decreases all damage taken by %. Now, like I said, she is again extremely fragile. So a high defense is a must at this point. However, when it comes to critical resist, I would not suggest focusing a lot on it, because again, if you're using Grudge, you will need when opponent hits you, you will need to get critical hits. However, in order to handle those critical hits, you will need to focus on defense and probably in moves that will raise your HP. So these are the basic stats are accuracy, meter gain, defense, and HP. Now, what do you want to equip on her? In order to basically make sure that she almost always lands bleeds on your opponent, I would suggest equipping, of course, the unblockable Bureau Overdrive on her, because again, it's very good. It's multi-attack move, and it's unblockable. Basically, this move is perfect for her. The second one would be Death Crawl, which again is because it's a multi-hit, and it also has 5% chance on hit to inflict bleed for 3 seconds. So it's also suggested. Another blockbuster that literally is made for her is this one, Bureau Thrasher. It picks up the enemy, it does insane damage on them. Again, a multi-hit attack. So use these. If you want some moves, you will need Violet Grudge, because again, it's a multi-hit and it has a chance to inflict heavy bleed for 5 seconds. What else? Okay, this one, Gaia Bolgastinger. I'm not sure I pronounced it right. I'm sorry. However, it's another one you would need on her. Again, multi-hitter. And of course, Cruel Lily. Cruel Lily is also a multi-hit, and it works well after you do any blockbuster, so it can combo. Again, additional damage. I don't think anyone would be against additional damage. Of course, like I said before, try to focus on gold, because gold moves have 3 stats. They always have 3 stats on them. So you would want, as soon as you get gold ones, place on her. But if you still are in the beginning, so focus on accuracy, meter gain, defense, and her HP. Not to say that all others are not important, but just focus on these ones, because these are the ones that will help you carry her. What else? I also wanted to say, if you're gonna be using her and you're not sure about the opponent, use her with Valentine, that has Trauma Center on her. Her magic ability is Trauma Center. Why? Because in case Valentine that has Trauma Center, because in case when basically your opponent lands a hit and it's not gonna be critical and your grudge ability will not work, you will at least have Valentine to save you. Because like I said, Rusty is extremely fragile character. Despite the huge amount of damage she does and how useful she is, she has very, very bad HP. Like, it's a very bad stat. I can't help you with that, like I said. So we're gonna go, let me just check one thing. I don't think I played a lot in here. No, I did not. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna demonstrate how good she is. You know what? We're gonna go across the experiment. And I'm gonna go here, in this one. So, like I said, we have Rusty already equipped. I'm gonna put, not Surgeon General, because I have my Icy Hot, which has Trauma Center. And I'm gonna add Grim Fan also. So we have 14.9k against 7.6. Okay, let's go. Okay. Look at that HP falling down, like giant damage, a huge amount of very huge amount of bleed and damage both. Okay, so now with this one, no, I'm not gonna give you time for it, because I'm very low on time actually. And again, and repeat, and grab her, and that should do it. Now, Bureau Overdrive, and she's gonna kill me, because again, you don't use her against this character. Okay, and look. This is another one. This is a Grim Fan, and she's not as good as that. She's basically a defensive character. So, okay, why are you still alive? That's it. But you basically get the point. I've showed you what Rusty can do. She just destroyed both of those characters. Not only did she inflict a high amount of damage, she also applied bleed, which made them just... It didn't take so much. It probably a minute, probably less than a minute to get rid of 2 characters who are twice, I think, stronger than her. So if you're a new person, if you're a new player, definitely get Rusty on your side, upgrade her as fast as you can, alongside with Philia and one of the Valentine, and you have basically a winning team. But just remember, the only one who can, again, counter the what's called will counter the bleeds of both Philia and Painwheel is Valentine with ICU. Like I said, she can turn Valentine with ICU. ICU, this is the one I don't have. She can turn any bleed into heavy regen, so basically it's pointless to use Rusty or Philia against her. So I hope you enjoyed, guys, and I helped you a little bit in your journey in this game. And if you like the video, like and subscribe for more. See you in the next one. Bye bye.